Anybody in here looking for a way to get out of debt, retire early, or maybe to build up your little savings account, maybe to have a nest egg, because it would be nice if you could retire early, have a nest egg, and maybe start traveling. If that's something that's like on your bucket list that you would like to do, then you're in the right place, okay? So, yes, you can do this from your phone. I'm going to share this with you. Back in 2024, I was door dashing, but let me share with you what I do now and where I was. So if you are already scrolling on this platform, let me turn this thing around so you can see what I'm writing. If you're already scrolling on this platform and you're not generating an income, did you know that you could start a business as a beginner without knowing anything about business if you are willing to learn something new? So that's what I did. I started a business back in 2024. I was door dashing. I was not making enough. I was struggling. And I should also say that I'm in Texas. So if you're in the United States, drop in where you are in the United States, okay? Make sure you drop in where you are in the US. So I was door dashing. Maybe there's Uber drivers out there, Lyft, or maybe you're doing Spark, or maybe what else is out there? Lyft, DoorDash, Uber, Instacart. I don't even know if that's a thing. Hello. So if you are doing any of those, please do not miss this. Please do not miss this. Man, I love what I do. And I was door dashing, working 40 plus hours, not bringing in enough. So if you're out there doing the thing that I'm doing, that I was doing, right? Not what I'm doing right now, but what I was doing back then, I was working my butt off, aiming for $1,800 a month, and we were stuck, struggling, and stressed. So now what do? Let me tell you what I've been doing for 23 months, okay? Oh, what? No, not right now. It's not dinner time, love. So 1 hour. Now, how many people in here are looking for a way to bring in extra income? Extra income from home. Drop me a 1 if you're looking from home. Good afternoon, George and Misty. Let's be something. Hello. So, who's looking for a way to bring in extra income from home? Drop me a 1. Drop me a number 2 if you're looking for a way to bring in extra income from this little thing right here. Anybody? 1 from home, 2 from your phone, because I'm going to share something with you that would actually fit both. So you could drop a 1 and a 2. You could drop me just a 1. If you are specifically looking for at home. No, this is not a job. This is a business that I started when I was looking for a 9 to 5. Roger, I see you. Hello, 1 and a 2. Anybody else want to share? So this is what I do. We're going to talk about this. If you guys could, whoever's tapping, thank you for the taps. We do need taps. So I make short little videos, you guys. And, we'll just circle that like that. And we'll do this like this. 7 seconds, 30 seconds, and 1 minute. So I was willing to learn how to make content. Roger, thank you for the rose. Hello, Tess Fawn? Is that how you say it? Tess Fawn? Is that how you say it? I hate when I get people's names wrong. I try to get your names right. Okay, 7 seconds, 30 seconds, and 1 minute. Let's move along. Half hour and a half hour. So how many of you guys want to see what kind of content I actually make? Do you want to see an example of a 7 second or a 1 minute? Thank you for the follow, my friend. Thank you for the taps. Hello, Connie. Hello. So if you want to see an example of what kind of content I make, drop me a 7 for a 7 or a 1 for a 1. Now, 30 second. Man, I can't, the 30 seconds hard for me, okay? I will try to do a 30 second. These are like goals. They're not perfection. 7 seconds is a sweet spot. The 30 in the minute is talking. So it doesn't have to be perfect, but I'll try to do a short one. All right, half hour, post free ads. Post free ads. That is old school classified. Okay, no worries. So, yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm just saying for you guys as you're coming in learning about this, these two are just talking, okay? This one right here is a sweet spot, okay? Thank you for the follow, KK. All right. So post free ads and then respond to comments. Okay? Respond to comments or emails. So that's what we do. Screenshot this, you guys. Hey, Jen, thank you for the follow. Jen1124. All right, screenshot in 3, 2, 1. Hey, Sarah. Hi, Mary. Hi, Ashley. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. So we're going to do a 7-second. We're going to do a 1-minute example of like what I do, okay? So let's do a 7-second. Thank you for the follow, Noor. 7 seconds going to go like this. I'm going to tap. I'm looking for a cup. Okay, I'm going to use my coffee cup mug, okay? 7 seconds. All right, I might even do that to here. Okay, I might even go to my phone, like I might even go up and go like this, okay? Because it's fun. I mean, we're not here, I'm having fun. So the best is yet to come, all right? So as soon as I stop recording, I'm gonna add some text on the screen, pick a popular song and hit post. That is a 7-second video. I'm not talking. You can literally, hello Paula, great name. You can literally walk down the street, press record, walk your dog, do whatever it is that you want to do. Hello, hello. No, what? Okay, I can't do anything. I'm on a live, Jay. Okay, all right, so that's a 7-second. Just let him sit there then, and if he falls asleep, he falls asleep. Little guy is grumpy. My 6-year-old. My daughter's like, I think he needs a nap. He's 6 years old and he doesn't nap. But she's like, I think he needs a nap today because he's really grumpy. And I'm like, really? I don't know what's wrong. Anyways, so let's do a 1-minute video. This is what I would do for a 1 minute. Wow, things just click and the light bulb has come on. Thank you. Wow, things just click and the light bulb has come on. I don't know what you're referring to, Jen, but hey, that's a good thing. Things just click. Hey, I like it when things click. Okay, so here's a 1-minute video that I would do. Paula, thank you for the follow and thank you for the taps. So here's a 1-minute video, making money. Okay, that's pretty general. I don't know what you're talking about exactly, but let's go. Here's a 1-minute video that I would do. No degree, no experience, no problemo. Listen, I started this back in 2024. Didn't have a clue what this was. I remember being a skeptic. I remember doing this scared, being nervous about it. But here I am to share with you that 23 months ago, almost 24 now, I literally started a business as a beginner. I make 100% profit with products that I didn't create. Numbers like this, 900 and 1,400. I do this in the pockets of my day around my children as a homeschooling mom. This was an answer to prayer. So if you're out there doing the same thing, searching, praying, man, grab the blueprint. Just grab the blueprint. Have a look. See if this is for you or not. Drop me a blueprint in the comments and I'll let you know how to get the blueprint details. That's it. Moving on. Okay. Have a wonderful day. Okay. So you guys, let me share with you my day today so far. So this is what I do. I would tell you to grab the blueprint. Okay. So far today I made 900, 1,400 this morning. And then yesterday was another 900. So if you guys add that up, that was last night. That was this morning. And that was at lunchtime. That is a total of 3,200. So you guys can do the math on that. But I am not the only one making money online. This is Mark. He said he woke up to his very first 1,400. He said, this morning I finally got to feel what it's like after reading wins so many times in the morning to wake up with a bundle pack. So I love this business. I absolutely love this business. If you're willing to learn, if you're willing to put in the effort, this is not something that just, falls from the sky. People are putting in an effort to learn something new. We're not talking about a 9 to 5. We're not talking about a 5 to 9. But if you are like, oh my gosh, I want to get out of debt, I want to get ahead, I want to save, I want to retire early. Man, this didn't exist when I was younger. This wasn't around. So, but it is now. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to find some other people, not just, you just saw me, okay? You just saw another, was that a guy or a girl? That was a guy. Okay, so let's find another girl. Let's find a girl. So this right here is a mom, a stay-at-home, is she a stay-at-home mom? Yes, I think so. I don't know what that is, but hold on a minute. Sometimes I think I need somebody to help me. Logan, I'm so interested. Hey, there's another guy in our community named Logan. I would love to do this. Grab the blueprint. And Blaine, there is nothing, we're not even spending time. Okay. So let me see what else. I am not spending time. Yeah, just take a look at the blueprint. Okay. I'm on 2 platforms and I love them both. I'm on this one. I'm on long form. Okay. So let's get back to this girl right here. That's 14. If you do the math, guys, this is math. 14 and 14 is 28. And look at that. And if you miss that, holy cow, 14 and 14 is 28. I want you to understand something. 3 important things here. 3 very important things. But let me get back to this. Now, did I just see, hold on. Did I just see somebody come in here? Can I do this without showing my face? Yes, you can. There is faceless, okay? I can get to Dallas 3 different ways. Let's talk about this. I can get to Dallas 3 different ways. I can take a plane, I can walk, I can take a bus, I can get to Dallas. So I can show you and I can teach you how to make money online. It depends on the path you want to take. Faceless is going to be longer. You're still going to make there. You're still going to get to your destination, but it's going to take you a little bit longer. If you don't want to go live, that's an option. If you want to go live, that's an option. If you don't want to go face forward, you can go faceless. There are options inside of this, okay? So let me get back to this. So that's a mama. Let's show another mama because I love this. This is just to show you what's possible right here. Okay, so this is a mama. We got lots of moms, okay? Lots and lots of moms. There are guys, there's dads, there's grandpas. She had a bundle pack while sitting at her son's baseball game. I love this. I was thinking cutting the grass yesterday, had a customer. I slept in today, woke up to a customer. Had a customer at lunchtime. It is absolutely crazy, you guys. This is a business. So the most 3 important things. So you just see she hit 6 figures. But 3 most important things. Let me get back to this for a second. Because I'm going to show you guys how this works. 3 things. Number 1, you need to have a product that's in demand. Okay, let's talk about this. So you need a product that's in demand. If you're sitting in my live and you do not have the blueprint, let me show you how to grab that blueprint. We need a product that's high price point, in demand, and you want it digital. So when you're looking for a way to bring in that extra income, 3 things: in demand, high price point, and digital. Because you don't want to deal with postage. I've been there, done that. You don't want to deal with postage. You don't want to deal with packaging. Listen, if you already know what I'm talking about, you know the value of doing something online, right? Okay. All right. So grab the blueprint. First step is to grab the blueprint right here in my profile and then right there. Okay. And we're just going to scroll and look, enter your best. And yes, that's how you grab the blueprint. So the first step would be to grab the blueprint. And then you can have a see if this is something that you want to do, that you're interested in or not. I'm going to show you guys how the most recent, actually all of them, they all come through this system. Who am I joking? They all come through the same system. But let me show you how this works, okay? So let me get this off of here. How many of you guys are looking for a way to bring in an income from home? I always like to ask this. Are you looking from home? Drop me a 1. Drop me a 2 if you're looking from your phone. 1 from home, 2 from phone, because I'm going to share this with you and I'm going to walk you through, okay? Make sure that you guys have that blueprint. So what do? We make content. We make short little videos You can do this on any social media platform. Like I said, I'm on 2. Albert, hello, Albert. So I make short videos. And when somebody is like, hey, I want more info, I say, great, my profile, okay? I don't know why we got numbers coming up here, but we're not doing numbers. All right, hold on a second. Okay. Make short little videos, and then if somebody says, I want more information, I say, great, my profile. And then they have to do this. They have to drop their email. Why is that? Because we have an automated system, 24-hour automated system that's out there working for us. You guys, I didn't know that I could have this. I didn't know that there was a way to automate my business. So if you're watching me and you're like, oh my gosh, you're trading all your time, you're like, you have to go put your hand to the plow to make money. Did you know that you could have a system? This is something that I think that every single person should have. Man, we got people out there working 12-hour shifts. We got people out there working daytime, nighttime, and they can't get ahead and they're struggling. There are people that want to get out of debt, but at the end of the day, when they're looking at their bank and they're like, man, I'm paying my bills, but I'm not getting ahead. I'm paying my bills, but I don't want to keep doing this forever. I want to retire early. Is there anybody in here who feels that? Who wants to retire early, wants to pay down debt, maybe get out of debt? Because there's a guy in here that was working a 9 to 5. He is still working a 9 to 5 as far as I know. Working a 9 to 5, but he started a business cutting lawns, okay? I love this because he's married. He's got 4 kids, I believe. And he started this because he was tired of dealing with all the stuff that comes with a business with lawn care, okay? And he wanted a better way. He was giving all his time, putting his hand to the plow to make money. Well, he found this, he started this, got an automated system. Let me tell you something. He paid off $30,000 in debt. Do you know you can learn, in this day and age, we can learn how to work smarter, not harder. The internet has given us opportunities that didn't exist before. If you're willing to learn something new, this is something that I didn't even know we could have. So he started this. It is cool. It is very cool. He paid off $30,000 in debt. They put down extra truck payments, extra car payments, put his kid into college, and no longer does the lawn care business because he doesn't have to. There's so many different, I want you to just think about so many different ways that we can make money or bring in an income. But do you want to give all your life and all your time away? I just brought in 32, is it 32? 9 and 9 is 18. 18 and 14 is 32. $3,200 between last night and today. I was doing DoorDash, aiming for $1,800 a month. Do you understand there's a huge difference in what we choose to do to bring in an income? I didn't know we had a choice. I didn't know that. I had no idea that I could build a business without making something. So this system is out there working for us, okay? As soon as they drop their email, there's a video. I have a very short video. While they're watching the video, they can grab that blueprint. It's going to be on its way to their inbox, but it might go to junk or it might go to promo. If it goes to junk or promo, simply move it out of there. And then you're on a short little trip with me, and the average is this. 1 out of 20 people get started. 1 out of 20, the average that dropped their email, gets started. Christian, I think it's Christian. Thank you for the follow. So this automated system, you guys, is out there working for us. Can you imagine waking up tomorrow and having a customer and having a sale? Can you imagine having this thing working for us? It is crazy to me that we can build a business without having a degree, not without having a degree, but without having the experience and having a business in a box. That's what this is. So screenshot this because I am going to move along, okay? Screenshot in 3, 2, 1. If you're sitting in here and you do not have the blueprint, grab the blueprint in my profile. Okay, because we are going to move along. Now I'm going to turn around, show you our community. We're going to come back to how many of you guys want to see how much is this? Does anybody want to see how much is this? Drop me a me if you want to see how much is this. And I'm going to show you what it looks like to get started. And I'm going to show you our community. We have an awesome community. Paula. It sounds weird to say my own name. Hello. Okay, I will. Anybody else? Anybody else want to see? James. Awesome, James. Okay, hang with me and Paula. Hang with me and Paula. All right. There are 60,000 of us inside of this community. Here's the founder right here. She is awesome and amazing. Mama of 6, grandma to 5. I just think the world of her. This is what it looks like to get started. So I have something called the Legacy Builders Bundle Pack. This is what it looks like to get started. You literally start here, okay? Now, we can come in here and we can go to the wins and we can screenshot these wins. I love this, okay? We can come in here and share these things. I love it, but I'm not gonna do that right now. So you also get to be in my community. Even if you don't want to go live, you don't have to go live, but you'll have access to me right here, which is important. And inside of my community, I do a Zoom where you can get in and ask me questions. So it is important for you, even if you don't want to go live. Now, if you are like even a little bit thinking that you might go live, I would say you're in the best place right here, okay? You want to be in here with me. If you have a product and you're watching me and you don't go live, you don't know how to go live, it's free to get in my community, okay? Now, so there is message. You can drop questions in here and all that stuff. But let's get to how much this is and break this down a little bit further, okay? So if you want to make extra, then you're in the right live. Cindy, thank you for the follow, my friend. And I'm stuck in this bubble. So let me get back out of the bubble. I don't want to be in the little circle. I got to get back to my picture. There we go. And there we go. Okay. So what did you do different? If you don't know my story, does everybody know my story in here? Tell me if yes or no. Do you know my story as I'm doing this? So we know what we do. We create content. We know how it works. We have an automated system. And now we're going to talk about the actual programs because there's something for everybody. You don't know. Paula, you don't know. Cindy, you don't know. Okay. So Paula and Cindy, I was door dashing back in 2024, single income home, 4 kids in the house. We were blindsided. Long story short, we were blindsided. So I had to start doing something quick, right? Started door dashing. And I was praying to God, please give me a way to bring in substantial because the DoorDash wasn't working. It wasn't enough. The longer I did it, the worse everything was. And I just kept praying. And then the day came when I actually lost my beloved black Suburban. The transmission went, I lost my truck and I lost my job in the same day. I'm a homeschooling mom and I was like, great, what are we going to do? 2 days before that happened, a girl pops up on TikTok. I'm scrolling just like you guys are. I'm scrolling on TikTok and I see this girl. She's talking about God. She's talking about homeschooling and she was talking about boatloads. I went, okay. And I just, okay, passed by. I'm a skeptic, right? Scrolled past her. 2 days later when I lost the truck, it's funny how your whole viewpoint can change. My whole viewpoint changed and I said, I'm just going to ask some questions. I said, can I do this from home? She was like, yes. I said, number 2, thank God and amen. You can say that again, Paula. Thank God and amen. So I said, can I Number 1 was, can I do this from home? Number 2 was, do I need a degree? And number 3 was, do I have to get on a phone? Because I don't want to get on a phone. Long story short, I said yes to this, and I started a business in a box. Okay, so let me share this with you today. So I got a business in a box. It was an answer to prayer because I needed a way. As a single income mama, single income home, okay? But you have to be willing to learn something new, right? So I was willing to learn the skills to create that content. My arm feels warm. My arm feels a little funny. I don't know why. Maybe it's I don't know, falling asleep. I was leaning on it. Okay. Marketing skills. So you have to be willing to learn these skills. Now, that's to make the content, right? So yes, you can go faceless. No, you don't got to go live. These are all options. You could choose faceless. You could choose face forward. You could choose to go live, choose not to go live. Legacy Builders is the name of the program that I have. I also have 2.0, Digital Mastery, Daily Pay, and Launchpad. We are in what is called e-learning industry. These are educational, okay? So my kids are homeschooled, and I pay for them to log into their curriculum every single day. Same idea. I am buying curriculum that was probably like a year or two older, so they're reselling the curriculum to us, right? Same thing as bookstores. They resell college books, university books, if they have permission, because you need certain permission to resell those. Anyways, but you can do that. That's basically what we're doing here, but we're going to take it a little bit further than that. So we can resell these. I have 100, I have 300, I have a 6, I have a 9, and I have a 14. This is how, now remember in the beginning, and if you missed this, I said you should have 3 things, 3 very important things when you're looking for a way to bring in an income. Number 1, you want something high price point. Do you know why we want something high price point? Because it doesn't mean it means that we don't need a lot of customers. So if you don't know that, please, if I can help you see something, anything today, see that. Because I wish I would have known what I know now 2 years ago, probably 2.5, 3 years ago. I have 2 ETSY shops, and it takes every ounce in me not to go and create stuff for fun because I only make $3. Plus ETSY takes a portion of that. So I love what I do. I love what I have, but it doesn't make any sense. It's kind of like for the love of it. And that's it. That doesn't pay the bills. For the love of it. So let me show you something. I have a 14 right here, right? I have a 14 and I have a 3. Now watch this. If we both had, this is a quick little moment that I wish somebody would have shared with me before. So I could have a $3 product or I could have a $1,400 product. Watch this. C stands for the number of customers. 467. I would need 467 customers of a $3 product to hit 14. Are you kidding me? Or what I have right now. Do you guys see the difference? Like, do you see the difference? Because maybe you missed it. This was at lunchtime today. This is a real business, okay? And this was my morning. That is 100%. And this was my last night. Okay? So you guys, if you are looking for a way to bring in that extra, man, do you want to learn the skills to attract 467 customers? Or do you want to learn the skills to attract 1? I can't believe this is what I get to do. It fits Nana life. It fits mom life. It fits our homeschooling lives. I love what I get to do. And if I can share anything with you, I want you to know these 3 words, and I want you to hear these 3 words. Yes, you can. If you're thinking, can I do this? My answer to you is yes, you can. Are you willing to learn something new? Are you willing to learn something new? So let me break this down. 4 different programs, 5. 5 different choices. Now let's get rid of this. There is a one-time $39 or a one-time $69 website fee. There are plans available on all of these, okay? In the US, $39 or $69. So that's one time. It's one time. They make the website for us. We are not making the website. Okay? So what did I do? Back in 2024, when I lost my truck and my job, I asked the girl, if I purchase this one, what do I get to promote? She said that one. I said, no, thank you. So I purchased the 9. I had 4 different programs inside my business in a box, and I was learning the skills to create the content. I was given a website, given an automated system, all of it inside my little business in a box. I love it. I didn't have to know anything. I didn't have to bring anything other than the will to learn something new. I didn't know these skills. I didn't have these skills. I had to be willing to learn the skills. I learned the skills, applied the skills, and it's funny because I was in a meeting today, and I was like, I didn't know certain things, and I've been doing this a long time, but I've made literally thousands a month from my home, from my phone as a homeschooling mom, and I am constantly I am learning, and the more that I learn, the more that I earn. I'm going to tell you why I say that. So all I did for the first 6 months was just create the content. That's it. I created the content. Yes, I did go live, and that was a hot mess, but you don't have to, like I said. Now, the reason I like going live is because you can ask me questions. You see me. I'm a joker. You get to know me faster, right? So I like doing that. I can actually, instead of just putting a video out there, you can get in here and ask me questions. That's why I love going live. I love it. I can find out, who are you? What are you doing? How can I help you? That's why I love it. So, I was going to tell you something else, but it just left me. You know, the train goes off the track sometimes. I was going to tell you something, and it went off the tracks. I honestly can't remember. So let's just go back to this. So I purchased the 9. I had all 4 of them inside my business in a box. But let me tell you something. We can write this off. So I wrote off this, and I wrote off this on my taxes. Because did you know that in order to do the business, you have to have the program? That makes it a business expense. So I wrote it off on my taxes, First customer put me in profit mode. We are not knocking on doors. We are not bugging family. We don't bug our family and our friends. Heck, some people don't even know that what we're doing. Some people don't, want to say what they're doing. And that's completely up to them. It's their business. But we're not bugging family, not bugging friends. No, it's not MLM. I make 100% profit. Okay? So anyways, let's move along. In October 2025, she came out with Spanish. People kept asking her for Spanish. I don't speak Spanish, but I upgraded because you don't need to speak Spanish. I upgraded to this one, paid a one-time $69. That gave me an English and a Spanish website. So that's the only difference between these. Now, nobody has asked me how the heck they make money. How the heck does the founder make money? Ta-da! Right here. And you want to know how cool she is? I'm going to tell you how cool she is. She promised us 2 things. There will not be monthly fees to be inside of the community, where she literally jumps in a Zoom call, answers questions, gives us training, teaches us, and keeps us up to date. I get to sit in a live interactive Zoom call with a multi-millionaire who started this aiming for $54,000. She was a mom of 6. She is a mom. Back in 2022, she thought, if I could just hit $54,000 in the year, I would be happy. You know what she did? She hit 1,000,000 in 17 months. I'm telling you, there's a difference between promoting small price point and large price point. You want things to be digital because you don't want to deal with packaging and shipping and postage and all that. And also, it has to be in demand. So my little tiny things that I have on ETSY, those are in demand, but I can't even, 467 customers? No. So now, that's like the overview, okay? Now inside the 6, the 9, and the 14, let me explain what there is. There is something called UGC, User Generated Content. Now, I don't do that, but this is an option. I said one path with options along the way. This is one of those options. So if you have a dog, if you have a cat, if you have a bird, if you have something, and let's just say a company is looking for somebody to do a picture or take a video of their food with the dog, like have the dog eat their food kind of thing, and you do a short little video or you take a picture, that's called UGC. You don't post it on your social media. You send that to the company and the company pays you. That is inside of the 6, the 9, and the 14. TikTok shop, that's in the 6, the 9, and the 14. Now, if you're somebody who wants to do the AI is only in the 14, and that's also where 2 additional trainings for faceless are. I told you guys you could do faceless. You can. There's faceless training, but there's bonus faceless training inside of there with the AI. So I could actually make a double of myself. I have not done it, but I could make a double of myself, and one day I'm going to do it just to see, because I have it. Why not use it, right? So I could actually have that double of me create content, and people are doing it. I think it's pretty cool. So it's an option. Now, affiliate marketing. We learn affiliate marketing the smart way. Okay. So instead of me getting on here talking about, hey, do you want my marker and all that? I don't want to do that. What I will do is, if I was an affiliate for a marker, I would take it and add it to the description of a video, or I would drop it into one of my emails. That's it. Part of that automated system, I would just drop it into one of my automated email things. That's it. I love this. Here's the other thing you could do. You could make your own community. If you liked flowers and you were like, what is that called? What is a flower person? If you like that and you wanted to like create a community and teach people about flowers or how to grow flowers better, maybe that's your deal. Maybe you're like is it a bot? I don't even want to say the word in case it's wrong. Anyways, you could make a community and monetize it. You could have your social media and monetize it. I make money online using social media, but then I can actually monetize my platform. It is crazy what is out there for us if we are willing to learn. So screenshot this, you guys. Screenshot this because I love it. I love what I do. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Does anybody have any questions about that? So if you don't have the blueprint and you're sitting in here, oh my gosh. Let me show you. Okay, let me show you, because it literally saved this mom. Now, I'm not the only one, okay? I am not the only one. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to share with you. So this is my profile, blueprint right there, and it says open, okay? And right there, enter your best, and yes, that's it, okay? So now, you know what this is, you know how it works, you know what the programs are, you know what's inside of them. What else have I missed? Let's turn this thing around and show you in case you missed it. Let's show you inside. Where's my bubble? Okay, there it is. All right. So if you missed it, now this is my community that I made and I monetized it. Okay. So you want to for sure be in my community. As soon as you get access to the main community. Oh, let me go back and show you. So I have the 14. That's all of it in Spanish and English. So I would just come here and go to start here. That's how you get started. This is our main community. We can come in here to the wins and we can screenshot the wins. Okay, we can come in here and just screenshot them. Now, like I shared earlier, look at this. Here's Mark. Mark, look, woke up to my very first 14. So he shares that. We can screenshot that. And then we can share that in our content, okay? 100. And wins are not just monetary. Is that the word I'm looking for? So I posted this inside of our community as well. And I said, this right here will change your life. 23 months ago, God answered my prayers. And I'm a bit of a joker, so I go, this one's for you, Johnny. So let's keep going. So Lula, I can't say her name. Anyways, that was 10,000, okay, for May, for that month of May. Now, let's go in here. She just hit 6 figures, this girl. She's 129. Now, let me go back. Oh, I forgot to even tell you guys. Oh, I just saw somebody posted something. Where did I see that? Okay, so here's something else that is really cool. So this girl made her very first workbook or course. I don't know what she's calling it, but this past week I created it. She said, I posted in my community and in my stand store. And look, she said, already gotten sales. Over the next few months, I will create 2 more in my series. This is the kind of thing that it opens the doorway to people and they don't even know that it's possible. Heck, I created my own product and I posted it. And let me tell you something, it sold within minutes, like literally within minutes. I'll show you just to show you. Okay. Where is it? So I created something called the magnetic method. So I created this and I posted this and it sold within minutes. That was $400 because when I initially released it, it was $400. Now it's $5, but it sold within minutes and then it sold the next day and it sold again. And I'm in shock. So this is what is possible. Now it is a real business. Okay. Every single Monday. What does that mean when I say real business? Because some people think that, oh, it's just selling something. No. You're missing the whole point then. Every single Monday, she does live interactive Zoom call. That's the founder, okay? Every Thursday, all these trainings, everybody can be to. But if you have the 9 or the 14, you get to be in the call with her, which I value very, very much. Now, let's go into this right here. 30K and 90-day run. Every single day, she gives us a daily video. Why does she aim for that? Maybe I should show you that first. Yeah, let's show you that first. So why does she do that? I thought it was crazy. Honestly, I'll tell you what I thought. I thought, that's crazy. Who the heck? What are you talking about? 10K in 30 days. That's what I thought. Okay, when I initially started this, I was looking for a way to make substantial, but when I heard that, I thought, you got to be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me. We're not joking around here. Like, we do have fun, but I'm going to show you, like I said, I like to share paths. I like to share, why does she have that goal for us? So I'll show you why she has that goal. Okay, let me show you why. So I have 2 products and we're just going to compare. Okay, 2 products. I have a 9, I have a 14, I have a 6, I have a 3, and I have a 1, right? But let's just look at this because the founder does this for a reason. Now, I think it is 12. Yes. Look at that. 12 customers of that 9 equals that. When you really look at this, 12 customers, that's 3 customers a week, and that would be the total on this right here. Listen, my very first customer was that. I was in profit mode way back in 2024. It is crazy that we can do this. But if you are willing to learn, you can learn how to have different things coming in at different times from different places. And that's what I'm learning. I thought that it was I'm just kind of like reselling this program, education, right? I'm reselling education, and there's nothing, I love it. I love that I can give another mom an opportunity to learn some high income earning skills, but I also love that we can learn how to do some other things. I got a friend in Texas. She's a single mom. She went through a divorce. This literally saved her and her kids. Then you know what she did? She's actually learned that she could make an app. And she's not making it, but because of what she's learned in here, she is literally making an app. And I'm like, what? A travel app. I can't believe this. So don't count yourself out. Don't think that I can't learn, or don't think that, I don't want anybody to think, am I too old? Hogwash. There is no such thing. Age is not a factor. Your background's not a factor. Are you willing to learn? Are you willing to learn? This right here, I believe is it 8? I don't think that's right. My math is, I'm not the math genius, so let me grab my calculator. Okay, let me grab my calculator and share this. So 14 times, what is it? Is it 8? 14 times 7? Let's do 8. 14 times 8, because 14 times 7 puts you at 9,800. So let's do 14 times 8, 11,200. This is why she does these what we call 30K, like she does either a 10K and 30-day run or a 30K and 90-day run. Goals. You got to have goals. You got to, if you really want to have change in your life, you got to have goals and go for them. So this is 8 customers. That's 2 customers a week. 2. I just had 3 in from last night to today. So guys, I want you to know that there is a way. There is a way for you to actually learn and earn. Okay? So that's powerful to me. It is absolutely that the things that I've learned in here, I can't even tell you them all because it would be like information overload. That's what it would be. Information overload. But I will share some more people inside of here. And don't forget that you get to be in my community. Man, if you want to retire, if you finally want to get out of debt, take a step in that direction. Because listen, you have to take motion. You have to, what is it? What am I thinking of? You have to, faith requires action too. That's what it does. Faith requires action. You have to actually, you have to actually take a step. If you want change, you can't just sit there and watch. You can't just sit there and twiddle your thumbs, because that's not going to help. Now, where is this? I like this one here, and I'm going to share this with you because this is a 60-year-old woman. Where do you start? Flour, right? You can, let me show you how to grab the blueprint. So, grab the blueprint right here on my profile, okay? So it says Digital Granny, and then there, and then right there. Woo, sorry. Enter your best and yes, okay? That's how you start. As soon as you open that up, it might go to your junk, it might go to your promo. Open it up, go to the very bottom of that. Look, it says, did you see me live? And that's your quick start, okay? Now, let's get back to this. Felicia, my first sale in less than 4. She said, hallelujah, I just got my first sale of 9. This is amazing. If a 60-year-old schoolgirl, I love what she said. If a 60-year-old schoolgirl with no experience in tech has done this, then you can do it too. Yeah, man. It opens up a door for us, you guys. A door that it didn't exist before. Like it didn't even exist. Now let's see who else I got. I like this one too. Michelle. So she said a 14 ding came in while I was having breakfast with my big family and texting with a friend. That's almost the mortgage on our homestead in a single sale. Guys, can you just stop and I want you to think about this. Was it 20 years ago? I don't even know. Time flies, doesn't it? Think about this. We didn't even have the stinking internet growing up. We had, what is it? DOS prompt, the green, like typing in tree, and we thought that was awesome and that was cool. Oh my gosh. To a place where you can actually learn skills at the same time as you're building a business. And you can even do it from this. That's crazy. So if you're missing this, if you're missing what this is, oh my gosh, grab the blueprint, please, for yourself, for your family. Just look at it. See if this is something you're willing to learn, because it has changed so many lives, so many moms, I literally saved my kids and I. There was no way for me to dig out of the ditch without having something to bring in substantial. Because let me tell you something, and I know this, like there's no denying the fact that I probably would have lost my house had I not started this. And that's why I say it saved us. Anyway, so, sorry, you can't see. So what an incredible blessing to be able to earn extra income around our busy life while helping another sweet family take their own first steps toward freedom. I'm so thankful to the Lord for leading me to digital marketing. Now, you may never hear me talk about this because I don't call it that, because I think it kind of like, there's so much more than just that. It is so much more. It is what you make it. It opens up this door. And if you that's just like a smidgen of it. That's your foundation, the marketing. Digital just means online. So if that freaks you out, just get rid of it. Marketing skills. Marketing. Have a foundation of marketing skills, because in this day and age, that will take you places. This business is the bridge from me being broke to actually making an income. Now I wish she would do this again, but the founder said, who has hit 10 in 1 month in their digital business? Remember, I showed you that was a goal. So Dale said yes. Ashley, yes. Let me see. Wendy, yes. Marcia, yes. Candy, yes. Lisa, yes. Jess, because of the mentoring. You're not by yourself. You get me. Listen, I will be your biggest fan because I know what it's done for me and I know what it could do for you. You just have to make a decision. Tony said yes. These are people that just decided. That's the only difference. The only thing. It's not a degree. It's not experience. It's not anything like that. Here's Chera. Chera actually hit 100,000. Look at that. 6 figures. She said, I officially hit it. It feels absolutely so surreal to even say. In fact, I hit this milestone yesterday, but didn't say a word. Was a bit nervous to share as it still seems so wild to me. It is wild. It is one of those things where you're like, is that real? Could that really be the truth? Is that really, are they really? Yes, it is. It is. I've seen it. Melanie, in 14 months, Coulter, my son, and I have been marveling at the blessings we have seen over the past year. And I want to say this to you guys. If you're sitting in here listening to me, I don't believe in coincidences. I don't believe in like whatever. It's just, it just happened. No. I don't believe that way. I believe that you're here for a reason. And man, if it's just to hear what this is, thank God for it. Because I'm telling you, had I not seen this, had God not brought this to me, where would I be? I don't know. And you might not be where I was. You may not be where I was. But let me tell you something. Out of everything that we can do, bringing just that desire for more and bringing that willingness to learn and be coachable and learn something new, to me, it's like a heart thing. It's not a head thing. It's a heart business. I got to do something because I was given an opportunity. If you are willing to learn and want to go help people, I get to help people see something different. I get to say, oh my gosh, Mom, you don't have to be out there sleepless nights, or you don't have to be like, am I going to have to work forever? Or, I really would like that debt cloud to be gone. There's a way. There is a way. So I've been marveling at the blessings we've seen over the past year, and I wanted to share a little about our story and how we evolved since I gave God my yes to invest in this program. She said, I purchased this program and told no one. I told you some people don't want anybody to know. She said, I wasn't sure if it was legit, and I really didn't have $9 to spend at the time and have it wasted. With zero tech experience, like really fearing if I pushed the wrong button, everything on my computer would explode and be gone forever. I wish I would have took the rest of it, but I didn't. You get the gist of it, right? Like, she invested in herself. She invested in herself to learn something new. She took that. If she would have known she could write it off on our taxes, I would hope she did. I would hope she knew and that she could, because look at this. Like, do you think she made a good choice? Do you think she made a good decision? Do you think that you're any different than her? You're not. I'm not. I'm going for it. And I'm bringing anybody else who wants to come with me. That's what I'm doing, because I know